Good evening, everybody out in YouTube world. It's your fellow alopecia princess, Jacqueline Hill Bennett. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's Wig Free Wednesday, so naturally I had to come to you wig free. And I hope that you guys have been doing some variation of a Wig Free Wednesday. My Wig Free Wednesday, as you guys may or may not know, basically consists of me going to work with my wig on and then coming home, taking it off, and spending the evening just being beautiful bald. And by being beautiful bald, I don't mean like I think I'm so hot bald, because really I don't know if I'm that hot bald. I'm probably way hotter with my wig on. But what I mean by that is I just take the time out, you know, to be like a 13-year-old, to be like a kid coming into puberty, just sitting in front of the mirror, figuring out how to smile again, like, oh, what kind of smile looks good on a bald girl? Does this kind of smile look good on a bald girl? Because that's how I smile with my hair on, but maybe you know, I could do a half smile, like something like that. I don't know. Just being like a teenage kid, just getting to know themselves again. Because when we lose our hair, we're probably in such a rush to cover up the baldness that a lot of times we may not ever take that time to just get to know our natural beauty the way we did when we were 13 years old and we were just getting to know our new bodies, our new figures, our new skin, because we were constantly changing at that age. And now, you know, by the time we were 20, we pretty much stopped changing. We looked the same for years and years, and, you know, little wrinkles here and there, but pretty much the same, so we never had to do that again. But now that we're bald, we probably should take time out to get to know our new type of beauty. So that's what Wig Free Wednesday is about. And I encourage everyone who hasn't been doing it to start. And if you have been, then I hope you're enjoying yourself, because I am enjoying being bald a little bit more than I did prior to beginning this journey. When the only time I cared about like how I looked was when I put the wig on. I just didn't want anybody to really bother with looking at me, so let me just put the wig on. Now I make everyone see me. I put on my makeup, and you know, I play with my earrings and my clothes, try on different things. Anyway, but it is now nighttime, so is it safe now to like talk about wigs? Because I'm ready to talk about some wigs. Soho Chic by Louis Fair is now 5 months old. And about 2 weeks ago is when I looked at her and thought, maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago is when I looked at her and thought, she is nearing end of life. She had gotten very hard, and this is not how she looked 2.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks when I was thinking that, because since that time, I did do some things to it to begin restoration. I didn't put that on video. I did that off camera. Just because I don't like bringing you guys tutorials until I've tried it and I know it's true. And you would think by now I've tried everything, right? And it's true. I have tried just about everything as far as wig restoration has gone. But one thing I can tell you is that different wig companies use different fibers in their wigs. So when it comes to caring for them, each is different. Like, I'm sure you've looked at your units and you've seen, like, for instance, this one says it's Modacrylic. Right? Can you see that? Probably not, because I can't. But it says it's Modacrylic. It's 100% Modacrylic fiber, whatever that means. I've owned other wigs that were like Kanekalon or Kanekalon, all these different names, but they really do respond differently to different types of care. So I talked in my last video about boiling wigs, which was great for like my Louis Fair wig and also for my lower end, like my $40, $50 wigs. That works really well for them, but it didn't work so well when I tried it with my Louis Fair wig. I poured the hot water over it, and the fibers kind of like singed up a little bit. Not a whole lot, not so much that it was scary, but it did singe up a little bit, so it made it a little bit, you know, kinkier. And that's not quite the look I was looking for. So after I did that, I took the flat iron to it and I tried that, but I still wasn't quite pleased with how it looked. So I said, okay, I had to resort to something that I had done for years and years and years before I learned about boiling wigs. And that is blow drying wigs. I just give it a hot blow dry, and that always worked out well for me, but it's a little bit more work than boiling, because boiling is literally just sticking it on my mannequin head and pouring hot water over it. It's just so easy. So I hadn't done that. I didn't feel like taking the time to do it. But I figured, hey, my human hair wig needs so much work that I better get some hair together for tomorrow. I could wear one of my other wigs, but I do like wearing my long wig. So, my long dark wig, because I have other ones that I can mess with, but we'll talk about that. I don't have to explain that. I just like wearing this wig. Anyway, so at this point, I have already blow dried her. And I'm making this video now because I started blow drying her when I came home from work, and I said, holy crap, I should be doing this on camera. That's a little late because I had already started. But anyway, blow drying and boiling the wigs is a great way to get rid of the dullness and the stiffness, because I mean, I could be wrong about what I'm going to tell you right now when it comes to wigs, but I believe that you can basically restore any wig at any point in time. I've never really tried hard enough, but the more and more I do it, I'm realizing you can do some magic with these synthetic fibers. I think that the strands, what happens to them over time is that, you see, each strand, they just become a little frayed, and they just need to be resealed. And that's what the heat does. The heat reseals it, especially you want to take, hold on a moment, I'll get my silicone. Okay, so this is the silicone that I choose to use. It's a polisher by Silk Elements, and I like this one. I bought it and it works pretty well. A little is a lot, so I just put that's it. And I go over the bottom. I already went over it with what I did before was I mixed this with my silicone mix. Just a little bit. Like I put way more of this than on this. And I should also say that when I condition it, I let it sit in this. I just like take like that much and put it in my water and just let it soak in the water. So that's it. Okay, so I'm sealing the ends, and I can get some up here too because I see it's a little dry. I'm sealing it. Now, trust me when I tell you, I've already gone over this wig with the blow dryer, and believe me, it was very stiff. I'm seeing a huge difference now. I regret that I didn't come to you guys sooner with this video, but okay, let's also talk about this area here in the back that gets really dry. This is the area that, oof, you know, you get the kinks and the dryness and it starts acting weird. So we're gonna go a little heavier with that there, and I am going to mix some of my silicone mix with it in the back area. You don't want to put too much because it will make your wig like super shiny and just not good. It's just not good. Take my word for it. Okay, so we put this in. Now these are synthetic fibers, so the only way it doesn't penetrate whatever silicone you put on it. So the only way to get it to coat is to go through it with that blow dryer. So I'm going to do the back with the blow dryer on my hot setting. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I mixed a little bit of my silicone mix with a drop of Silk Elements and rubbing it through my hair. And then I'm going to seal those fibers with the heat. So I'm just using my Big Barrel Conair. It does have heat settings, but it's never cool enough. Now, the wig can take heat, but it won't respond to a hot iron. It only responds to a warm iron. This fiber. I guess now we know that about Modacrylic. It responds best to, well, you know what? Let me change that. The Louis Fair Modacrylics respond best to warm heat, not hot heat. Okay, so I never want to get it so hot that I can't touch it. So this one gets too hot even on its lowest setting. So I'm going to unplug it in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's unplug it. All right, so I'm just going to do one curl on camera, and the rest I'm going to do just so that you can see it. The rest I'm going to do off camera, and then I'm just going to show you the finished product. Now, I don't want a whole lot of curls. What just fell? Oh, my tweezers. Okay. I don't want big, fluffy curls too much. I still want to keep the straightness, but a little curl here and there. But I just want to bump the edges, basically. I just said a whole lot of nothing, didn't I? I do that sometimes. I guess it comes with age. Look at what a warm curling iron does for Louis Fair Modacrylic. Yum. Delicious curls. Ooh, girl. Let's do one more. Okay, so I like to style it right here on my knee. It gives such a good grip, and I could just grab the bottom. My knee's not moving anywhere. It's not like the mannequin heads that are just moving all over the place. So I don't have one of those stands. My knee works just fine. pleased with how it came out. It pays sometimes not to be lazy, I tell you. Being lazy is great, but doing the work and getting great results, that's even better. I'm just finger combing it now because I don't want to mess up these great curls. Ah, yes, girl. And I changed the part. So it really is like a brand new wig right now. And I'm not just saying that, I'm like meaning that. Ooh. Let's see how long this lasts. We're still following this Soho Chic wig, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.